Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Ifeoluwa Vlogs. If this is your first time on this channel, I'd appreciate if you can subscribe and turn on the notification button. You can like and share with your friends, those that you deem fit this video will benefit, the women, the ladies, the mothers, newly wedded, pregnant women, everyone in general. But I can really say that our first few videos is going to be related to women only. So kindly share this with them. Thank you. So today I'd like to talk about societal expectations. Well, I'm picking societal expectations first because Cheryl in welcome video mentioned that I should talk about societal expectations. So I'm going to talk about societal expectations, pressures, and I'll just talk about how I feel you should handle them. Now, what do we mean by societal expectations? Societal expectations are what the society expects of us and what they expect of us per time, per period. That is when you are 14, you should have attained this. When you are 15, you should have attained this. When you are 20 something, you should have attained this. By 40, you should be married. By 30, you should be married. By 40, you should be rich. Those are societal expectations. Let me now bring it back to having a child. When you have a child, the expectations you have. When you give birth to a baby, you should cry at birth, right? Then you should by 3 months head control. By 5 months, learn how to sit with support. By 9 months, sit without support. Those are expectations, but those are biological expectations. So there are some biological expectations and societal expectations that equate. Because for instance, the baby analogy I just made, they are biological expectations, but society also expects that it happens. But there are some expectations that are just social, they are not biological at all. Those can actually bring pressures. Well, both bring pressures. Societal pressures come from societal expectations. For instance, a young lady, when is approaching 25, 27, 28, is expected to have been married or in a very serious relationship. When you are age 30 and you're not yet married, eyebrows are being raised, questions left and right, silent pressures. Now we have different kind of pressures in society. We have the spoken pressures, where your peers pressurize you, when your parents pressurize it directly and indirectly. Those are spoken, when you are being teased, asked, questioned, spoken. But there are silent pressures that are innate into us. Because of what we think society expects of us, we definitely not try to meet up with society. That is by saying, okay, instead of because of what the society expects of us, we are found to be pressurized silently. Like it's now innate, it's already in us. You feel like, oh, society expects me to be this, society expects me to be that. Let me just mention a little bit. For instance, a young woman that just got married, the society expects her to take immediately, right? So even if she's not determined or she has concluded that she's not getting married anytime soon and is strong-willed, if she's not getting to see if she's still seeing her period, she become worried. Society, people start looking at me. Is my stomach getting big? Well, that was a practical example of me myself. When I first got married, before I got married, I was of the team that says I'd love to wait for 1 year, enjoy my husband, have fun before I start having children. But my dear, when we got married, when pressured silently and spoken, some comes as joke though. But joke that can tackle with someone's emotion. When it came, I began to question. If I forgot the fact that I said I wanted to wait. First month when I said my period, okay, cool. Nollywood actually make matter worse. They make it look as if once a man have sex with a woman, sexual intercourse with a woman, it turns to pregnancy immediately, right? But societal expectations, they've come in that way. So too much of Nollywood can mess up with your brain. That because you're married as a virgin does not mean you're going to get married. That doesn't mean you're going to get pregnant immediately. We need to send this message across. But Nollywood, as I said earlier on, has messed with our brain. The first month I was like, what's happening? Second month, what's happening? Third month, I picked up my phone, I called my sisters, and I was saying, this person said this. This person said I was getting fat. Am I pregnant? This one said I was eating too much. Am I pregnant? They're like, what's all this? So these are things some people said teasingly, jokingly, but they met the wrong emotions. And I begin to wonder that people are expecting me to be pregnant. Now I was about to be dancing to the tune of the society. But my sister now called my senses back, spoke to me. Nothing is wrong with you. I begin to question something wrong with me. I was just barely 3 months of marriage. I was already asking all these questions. My sister spoke to me, there's nothing wrong with you, this and that, calm yourself down, and that. So okay, no wow. So then and there I decided that, in fact, throw every societal pressure away. I don't want to ask me get a straight answer. If you ask me, oh, are you guys intentionally waiting or something, I say, well, not really. When it comes, you are welcome to it. So no pressures. That become my answer. So December, I just after then I just zeroed my mind, focused my mind. I was simply having fun. Like I was just having fun, being myself, carrying my straight face, being an happy, good person as I am. Then that was when it happens. So there are a lot of things surrounding that alone. Stress can actually make you not get pregnant, make a woman not get pregnant. There are a lot of challenges and pressures, as I said, they are innate now. Some might not even be spoken, but when you keep expecting, oh, this person said this person said that, society expects me to do this, it begins to affect how you act, because it affects your peace of mind. So how do you deal with all the societal pressure? Now, there's something about societal expectations and the pressures that has to stop with us. How do I mean? We complain that it's the older generations that actually give us these pressures, they pressurize us, right? Well, no one is arguing that. Fine. But you know, we also do ourselves. We also pressurize ourselves indirectly. Teasing your friend, when will you get married? Teasing that. There are sometimes there are genuine concern. You can speak with someone you are very close to and ask about their plans, what's your plan, and that. And that. So, but you now teasing, talking about that person, discussing that person. These are how we ourselves keep carrying on the pressure. And if you're not careful, we'll pass it down to the younger generation, which should stop with us. So sometimes we just have to drink water and mind our business. Somebody is not getting married soon. If you think you are so concerned, pray about it for the person. Someone just got married, they've got as an issue is. If you think you are very concerned, pray about the issue for the person. Pray to God about it. It's not everything you open your mouth and talk about. Only if the person is willing to expose to it. And stop expecting young couples to get pregnant immediately they got married. They do not owe you pregnancy. They do not owe you a child. They do not owe you anything. So let people let their life be. If you think you are so concerned and worried about them, why not just pray about it instead? Sometimes you just have to drink water and mind your business. It's actually an easier way. It's actually good for you, not just for them. For you also, it gives you peace of mind. You have to be strong-willed. Now, on the part of a person being pressurized, you have to be strong-willed, you have to be determined, you have to be focused, not allow these pressures to get under your skin because they can actually be very, very annoying. You let them get under your skin, and for you, that you are silently pressurizing someone, you have to silence it, you have to control yourself, you have to keep short, you have to mind your business, you have to be focused. They will keep coming, actually, the pressures. But we need to die them down from our generation. And from when it comes from the older generation. And sometimes, when these questions come, you have to answer them in wisdom. Well, for instance, I'm 29, I know you're married, and someone approaches me and said, I feel what's happening now. But it's married me, what's happening or something. If I just go like, when the Lord says it will be, don't worry, just keep praying for me. Stylishly, tell them to mind their business. Tell them to pray for you if they're really worried that you would appreciate no pressures at all. You have to sometimes silently pass messages across, especially when they're of your clique, your set, our generation. But even the older generation, you can just say, Mommy, I just want to gbàdúrà fún mi, kó lọ bá mi ṣe, èmi náà ń gbàdúrà o, kí ọmọ tẹ̀ lọ ṣí, kini or something, you will reply in wisdom. Sorry I said that in Yoruba. So what I mean is you will say, thank you mommy, I really appreciate, please be praying for me, so I won't make mistake in the area of marriage like some people, I want to end up having a bad marriage. Be praying for me, please mommy. Use that one to teach them and go strong with. And if you think there are some answers to give just to silence people, if truly you even think you're not ready yet, you are in the focus of career, some people don't want to hear, just giving them opportunity to talk the more. For instance, say that it's in marriage, my masters, they start preaching to you. Sometimes you answer in wisdom and let peace reign and go. Don't let anybody pressurize you. Above all, be strong-willed, be determined, be focused. Know what you want, be focused on it, be strong-willed. I think that's just the word for today. Be strong. Pressures can come left and right. People expect you. These are the societal expectations that actually brings about societal pressures. And the best way to silence them is for you to be strong with. Build yourself. I'm not saying build a cold heart. Build a bold heart, a confident heart. That whenever anyone approach you, you have the answer to give to them. Because no one should be allowed to pressurize you into doing what you don't want to do. This goes about other areas of your life, not just about marriage. It comes about making your decisions too. You have to be strong, you have to be determined. If you are someone that will just carry you left and right, you won't be focused, you won't make progress in life. So guys, I know it can be very, very annoying. So guys, all we have to say today is that there's no pressures at all. Just be yourself, learn how to be strong-willed, determined, focused. Don't let anyone get under your skin. Definitely pressures will come. They will definitely come. They come left and right. They come in different areas, in career, at the office, at the work, not just in marriage, not just in childbearing. A lot of areas pressures come. So it starts with you being strong-willed. And I know definitely, as long as you are strong-willed, you got this. So guys, see you on the next episode. We'll be dropping another wonderful topic. Anticipate, expect. In the meantime, kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel. Like, share with like ones, share with like minds, share with those that you feel will be interested. Love you guys. See you next time. Bye.